Alright guys, how are we doing? So, I told you the other day that I wanted to bring you something that I was really excited about that my wife got me from the store. It's not really a huge deal, but I thought it was really cool because, I'll just go ahead and share with you what it is. So it's protein powder. You know, it's not a real huge deal because it's just regular, protein powder, chocolate protein powder. 30 grams of protein, 2.5 fat, 9 carb, and 1 scoop. It's pretty good. It's also got, what's really cool is it's got BCAAs and creatine right in it. So that's really awesome. But if you notice right there, so it's Millville, right? And for those of you that shop at Aldi, that's their brand. That's one of their brands. So this is actually a protein that we bought from Aldi. I have not opened it yet. I have not tried it yet. I've had it for a couple days, and I wanted to, do an opening and, share with you guys what I thought of it, my first taste, all that fun stuff, just to see how it is. Now it was like around $15 for this. This is 2 pounds, so there's about 18 servings. It's gonna be about the same as your normal protein powder. As far as price goes, it might end up being a little bit cheaper later on. Aldi's always really good about their prices. That's why I was so excited about it. The other big excitement about it is the amino acids and the creatine built in, so I thought that was really cool. And the fact that it's 30 grams. Most of the time you only get around 20, 25. This has got 5 more grams, which doesn't seem like a big deal, but whenever you're cutting and you're actually using this just in water, it really, really helps out, trust me. So I got a thing of milk here. So what I want to, you can't really see that. There's milk in there. Anyway, what I want to test out is make sure that it tastes good, which most protein powder will taste good in milk. I do not like protein powder in water. I will do it whenever I'm cutting to make sure that I get my protein in, but I'm not cutting at the moment, so I'm not going to do it because I personally don't like it. But we're going to see how good it mixes up. We're going to see what it tastes like, consistency, all that fun stuff. Dang. Alright, so first off, the scooper is kind of big. I don't know if you can tell or not. So being the scooper is big, most likely that's why you get that 30 grams in there, is because you're taking in a little more. So I'm assuming that it's probably going to be thick per their suggested scoop. I also just noticed that per 1 scoop it's 50 grams. So I may have been wrong about that whole statement before with it having more in there per gram per scoop. But again, it has the creatine in it, and it has the taurine and L-glutamine in it, so that's pretty cool. Let's see though how it tastes. I mean, if it ends up being like most Aldi products and it's actually cheaper, then that's pretty awesome. If it doesn't and it's not cheaper, then just get your protein elsewhere, like A1 supplements, which I'm not affiliated with, but I end up buying a lot of stuff off A1 supplements. Also, if you guys like to receive stuff through your email, there's an email that I will leave, or a website I'll leave in your email to sign up to get subscription on to actually get cheaper protein and stuff like that. I think it's pretty well known now, so it's really good as far as like getting different discounts and things. Shake it up. So it's really good. What I thought is true though, it actually ended up being really thick. That kind of worries me as far as like putting it in water, because when it gets thick in water, I don't know, I do not like the taste of it, but it tastes really good. But again, as far as it being 50 grams, normally you use about 30 something grams. For normal protein, you get about 25. 50 grams seems like an awful lot, so you're using about half more, so you're only getting about 15 grams of protein per the normal size of scoop that you would take out of normal protein powder. So if they start lowering their price a little bit and everything, it might be beneficial. But again, there's creatine in here with it, amino acids. My question is though, is whenever they add that kind of stuff inside of here, you know, you take your dose of creatine, about 5 grams per day. If you're taking it, I didn't take it throughout my whole bulk actually, creatine. So I probably will take it throughout my cut. But how do you know you're actually getting your 5 grams? You can't really measure it out. That's not really a good way to measure it out. But as far as the protein powder goes, it's really good. Tastes delicious. So really awesome. Hopefully Aldi will end up lowering their price on it. But it's really good. Other than price and the amount that you use, I think it's a decent protein powder. It's going to end up being some sort of sale on it, I'm sure, because it's an Aldi. Plus it's in a grocery store, so that's, you know, in itself is really awesome because you can just pick it up there and you don't have to worry about going off to a different store, ordering it online. If you're into that thing, just picking it up at the grocery store while you're picking up your Whole Foods. But I'd say, guys, it's a good protein powder. I'd give it a 3.5 stars out of 5. You know, it's pretty good. I don't mind it. But I'd like something that I'm going to use a little bit less, or I'm going to get a little bit more out of. You know what I mean? So that's it for the night, guys. So make sure to like the video if you like the video. Comment down below what you think and what kind of protein powder you use, where you get your protein powder. Let's share all that, just so people, if you have a good place that you actually get protein powder from that people will benefit from, definitely share that below, because everybody is looking for a deal all the time, trying to save themselves some money. Let's help save each other some money. That's it. So comment down below and subscribe. To each their own.